Hi friends, how are you? By blessings to God, you are doing well. So this is Dr. A B JENA, faculty member, PG Department of Business Management, Fakinwan University, Basabir, Balasore, Odisha. Friends, once again I am welcome to your channel, to my channel, Dr. A B JENA Classes. So friends, I am hopeful that you are getting well by blessings of the God. So friends, as I am discussion करेंगे the 16 types of banks. So friends, those who are preparing for the competitive examination for the banking job, so don't skip the video from beginning to till end, you must watch. So friends, we will discuss one by one the 16 types of banks with explanation, with examples. And so far as to the discussion is concerned, आज का discussion बहुत यूजफुल एंड फ्रूटफुल होगा, particularly any types of competitive examination from clerical level to civil services. फिर भी आज का डिस्कशन बहुत यूजफुल एंड फ्रूटफुल होगा फॉर द सेमिस्टर एग्जाम सो फार एज दैट इज द बैंकिंग पेपर इज कंसर्न. सो फ्रेंड, विदाउट losing our golden time, valuable time, let's start today's discussion one by one the 16 types of banks. So friends, during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So friends, so we'll discuss what is the meaning of bank, and these are the types of bank from central banks to last one is that is the non-scheduled bank. So friends, we'll discuss one by one. फ्रेंड्स, आइए हम चर्चा करेंगे मतलब क्या बैंक का मीनिंग क्या है. सो बैंक इज ए फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन व्हिच एक्सेप्ट्स द डिपॉजिट्स फ्रॉम द कस्टमर and creates the demand deposits while simultaneously making loans. Friends, I have collected from this image from the internet. What is this? A financial institution licensed by central bank. So far as the India is concerned, Reserve Bank of India, to receive the deposits and make the loans to the customer. Banks may also provide the financial services such as wealth management, currency exchange, and safe deposit boxes. So it's the meaning of a bank. So a bank is a financial institution that accepts the deposits from the customer as well as makes or provides the loans to the customers. So banks are regulated. Friends, I have already told you that is the national government or the central bank in various countries. So far as the Indian banking sector is concerned, all the banks are regulated by Reserve Bank of India. I mean the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, regulates all the banks in India. So friends, for your kind information, I have already posted one video that is 100 countries and their central banks. So kindly go through the posted video. So first one क्या है? It's a central bank. What is this, friends? So it's the apex bank that regulates the monetary policy and banking system of a country. In separate video, we will discuss on RBI and that is the function, role, power, etc. So in separate video, we will discuss. And central bank is a public institution that manages the currency of a country or a group of countries and controls the money supply. Central bank is the bank of the bankers. So here, so example for India, central bank is the Reserve Bank of India. So Bank of England for England, and similarly Federal Reserve System for USA. Then People's Bank of China, PBOC for China. So China central bank's name is the People's Bank of China. So England central bank is that is the Bank of England, and for the USA America, the central bank क्या है? It's the Federal Reserve System. For India, the Central Bank of India is the Reserve Bank of India. Next one, friends, I am देखेंगे commercial banks. What is the meaning of commercial banks? So commercial banks are the financial institution which accept the deposits from the public and provides the loans and advances to individuals as well as to the businesses. So commercial banks play in a vital role in the economy by facilitating the financial transaction and supporting the economic growth. So friends, here is the meaning of a commercial bank. So commercial bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits, offers checking account services, makes various loans, and offers the basic financial products like that is the CD, certificate of deposits, savings accounts to individuals and small business. So examples of commercial banks. so far the public sector banks is concerned, so State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Bank of India, Central Bank of India. So far as the commercial bank with respect to the private sector bank क्या है, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank. So friends, in separate video I have already posted two videos, one for the public sector bank and another is for the private sector bank. So kindly go through the video and different types of also the accounts. Kindly go through the posted video. So far as the foreign banks, ये सब है foreign bank, City Group, Standard Chartered Bank, HSBC. So these are the examples of are coming under the foreign banks. Next one friends क्या है? It's the cooperative bank. So cooperative bank refers to a small financial institution which is started by a group of individuals to address the capital needs of their specific community. So here the cooperative banks are the member-owned financial institutions that provide the financial services to their members and in specific communities or industries also. And the examples of cooperative banks, so far as the Odisha is concerned, so there are so these are the examples: Odisha State Cooperative Banks, Kotak Central Cooperative Banks, and the Baleshwar Bhadrak are Central Cooperative Banks in Odisha. So these are the in various states. The cooperative banks are there. Next one friends देखेंगे nationalized bank. So nationalized bank is also known as what? That is the government banks or the public sector banks. So a nationalized bank is a commercial bank that has been brought under the government ownership and control, usually through the process of nationalization. So friends, let's see, the nationalized banks are owned by the government of India. It's also known as, I have told you that the nationalized bank is also known as, हम क्या बोल सकते हैं, पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक, as well as हम भी बोल सकते हैं क्या, the government bank. So there we are two phases of nationalization of bank. So first phase is first phase, it's 1969. In 1969, the 14 private sector banks were nationalized, and the second phase it was in the year 1980. So in 1980, the government of India nationalized 6 more private sector banks. So after merger, right now there are 12 public sector banks. After merger क्या है? It's the SBI, Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, Union Bank of India, Central Bank of India, Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, ICBO Bank, Punjab and Sindh Bank, and the Bank of Maharashtra. So right now friends, so there are 12 public sector banks. I mean the nationalized bank, I mean the government bank. Next one friends देखेंगे the public sector banks. We have already discussed friends. The public sector banks are the financial institution where the majority of ownership, I mean more than 50%, is held by the government, either the central or state level. It's the meaning of a public sector bank. So these banks promote the financial inclusion and provide the financial services to a wide range of individuals and businesses. All nationalized banks are regarded as what? The public sector banks. Friends, we have already discussed in a previous slide. So next one friends क्या है? Private sector banks. So private sector banks are the banks where majority of a bank's equity is owned by the private company or a group of individual. ये मतलब क्या है? Private sector banks. So examples, all private sector banks are also regulated by Central Bank of the country. So far as India is concerned, so RBI regulates all the private sector banks. So here examples of private sector bank: HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, etc. Bandhan Bank also. Then investment banks. So investment banks are very popular in that is the developed countries like England, America, Australia. So investment banks are the specialized financial institution to help the companies to raise capital through the issuance of stocks, bonds, and also provide the financial advisory services for merger and acquisition. So friends, it's the meaning of investment bank. So financial services companies that acts as the so it's a intermediary to large and complex financial transaction. It's the meaning of investment bank. So an investment bank is a financial services company which acts as the intermediary to large and complex financial transaction. So here we have already discussed. Investment banking is a special segment for or of banking operation that or which helps individuals and organizations raise the capital and provide the financial consultancy services to them. So here an investment bank is usually involved when a startup company, so for the new company prepares for its launch of an initial public offering IPO. So friends, I have already discussed in that is the Indian Financial System MCQs or Financial System MCQ series. Kindly go through the posted video. And when a corporation, matlab the company merges with a competitor. The examples of investment banks: JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, SBI Capital Markets, so Capital One Bank, BNP Paribas, and ICICI Securities Limited. So these are the examples of investment banks. So next one, friends, what? That is the retail banks. So retail banks are very popular, or it's very suitable among the retail customers. So retail banks offers the banking services to individuals and small businesses. So these banks provide the services to individual consumers or customers and small businesses, including checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgage, and credit cards. So here examples of retail banks: US Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, Wells Fargo, etc. So retail banking is also known as, that is the consumer banking or personal banking. Next one, friends, हम देखेंगे Islamic Bank. What is this? Islamic banks are the financial institutions that operate according to the Islamic law, known as, what is this? That is the Sharia. So these banks provides of charging or payment of interest. So here the Islamic bank provide the loans and advances without or the free of that is the cost matlab free of interest. So interest will not be charged. So here these banks offer the interest free banking products and services to the customers. So examples of Islamic bank: Al Rajib Bank, Dubai Islamic Bank, Kuwait Finance, Housing, etc. So these are the example of Islamic banks. Next one, friends, हम देखेंगे what is the meaning of green banks. So green banks. So green banks are the mission driven institutions that or which use the innovative financing to accelerate or to speed up the transition to clean energy and fight climate changes. So green banking is like a normal bank that consider all the social and environmental ecological factors with an aim to protect the environment and conserve the or protect the natural resources. So here green banking are also called, what is this? Ethical banking or sustainable bank. So friends, you have to remember. So these banks focus the financing environmentally friendly projects and initiatives, that is the renewable energy and energy efficiency. Examples of green banks: so it's a Connecticut Green Bank, New York Green Bank, Montgomery Country Green Bank, Clean Energy Finance Corporation, it's Australia, Green Investment Bank for UK, Climate Fast Bank, Green Investment Funds, Green Savings and Bonds. So far as the India is concerned, so State Bank of India is the first green bank in India. So after that also Punjab National Bank and the Bank of Baroda also, they are providing the finance for the sustainable development as well as to protect that is or to renewable energy and energy efficiency. So next one friends, it's the regional rural banks, it's a RRBs. So RRBs were established to provide the banking services particularly in rural areas of India, and RRBs are sponsored by the commercial banks and the government. So here RRBs are the government owned scheduled commercial banks in India that operates at the regional level in different states. So here, so the primary purpose of RRBs are to develop the rural economy by providing the credit and other facilities to small and marginal farmers as well as agricultural laborers, also the small entrepreneurs. So RRBs were established, so friends, in the year 1975, and RRBs Act is that is 1975. So far as India context is there, so there are two regional rural banks, that is the Odisha Grama Bank OGB and Utkal Gramina Bank, it's UGB in Odisha. So first regional bank in India is Prathama Bank. So friends, you have to remember. Next one friends, I am the there are also or there is also the specialized bank. What is this? So specialized banks, it's for the agricultural bank. So name suggests that loans and advances will be provided to farmer. So an agricultural bank is a specialized financial institution that provides the financial services to whom? The farmers, also the agri businesses and other rural clients. So agricultural bank offers the loans and other financial products for the specific needs of the agricultural sector or for the development of agriculture sector, often with longer loan terms and lower interest rate as compared to the commercial bank. So here, that is the agricultural bank charges the less interest as compared to the commercial banks. Thus, these banks provide the financial services and product to the agricultural sector. So here the farmers, so they are getting the n number of benefits from the agricultural bank. Examples, that is the Agricultural Bank of China, NABARD in India, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development in India, Farmers National Bank in where, that is the USA. And second one category of specialized bank is industrial banks. So it's also industrial banks, also it's known as development banks. So industrial banks are ready to provide the loans and advances to which sector, that is the medium term and the large scale business organization, matlab to the industry. So industrial banks are those banks which provide the medium term and the long term finance to the industries for purchase of fixed and the current assets, land, machinery, etc. So they also provide the managerial as well as the technical advices and assistance to the industries. Examples in India, that is IDBI. So it's a Industrial Development Bank. Its establishment year क्या है 1964. And for the general knowledge GK purposes, so it's a very useful and vital. So ICICI, so friends, it stands for Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Its establishment year क्या है 1955. So next one friends, मतलब क्या है payments banks. So it's a the government of India has created the payments bank. What is this? So payment bank is a specialized type of bank which is designed to offer the basic banking services, particularly those who are unbanked or underbanked. So payment banks focus to facilitate the transaction and promote the financial inclusion, but not offering the full range of banking services provided by traditional commercial banks. So here the payments banks cannot offer the loans and issue the credit card to the customers. So these banks focus on facilitating the payments and remittance of funds through mobile and digital channels. So right now, so there are how many? 6 active payment banks in India. क्या है? Airtel Payments Bank Limited, India Post Payments Bank Limited, Fino Payments Bank Limited, Paytm Payments Bank Limited, Geo Payments Bank Limited, NSDL Payments Bank Limited. So friends, for you it's the assignment. So year of establishment as well as where is the headquarters. So for you, kindly you do it. So next one, friends, again foreign bank. What is this? The foreign bank is a banking institution that is headquartered in one country but operates branches or subsidiaries in another country. So these are the examples. So here the foreign banks will be registered by Foreign Banking Companies Act, and so they will operate in different countries. As of May 1st, 2025, so there are 44 foreign banks operating in India. So these banks have total how many branches? That is 1,253 branches across India. Examples of Citibank, HSBC India, Standard Chartered Bank, DBS Bank, Barclays Bank, BNP Paribas, Bank of America, Bank of Ireland, and Kuwait, BBK. So friends, here, so these are the examples of foreign banks. So next one, friends, I am dekhenge what is this scheduled bank. What is this, friends? So a scheduled bank is a bank which is included in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. So friends, you have to remember for the general knowledge of purpose, RBI Act is that is 1934, but its establishment year is 1935. So scheduled banks are the public sector banks, private sector banks, foreign banks, regional rural banks, and scheduled cooperative banks in India. So here some exam criteria to be included. What is this? A bank must have what is this minimum paid up capital at least kitna 5 lakhs and satisfy the RBI's guidelines or Reserve Bank of India that its operations are not detrimental to depositors' interest. So the scheduled banks will work for the greater interest of the depositors, that is the customer. So scheduled banks are eligible for loans from the RBI at the bank rate and automatically become the members of a clearing house. Some examples of scheduled banks: public sector banks, State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Eco Bank, etc. All 12 public sector banks are coming under what is this? The scheduled bank. Then private sector bank, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank. So in India, so there are how many? 21 private sector banks. So they are regarded as what are the scheduled banks, friends. So you have to verify also. Then the foreign banks, we have already discussed how many. There are 44 foreign banks. So they are operating their business in India. So they are coming under the scheduled banks. क्या है? HSBC, Citibank, Standard Chartered Bank, etc. So it's the last but not the least, non-scheduled bank. What is this? It's the opposite of scheduled banks. मतलब a non-scheduled bank is a banking institution that is not included the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. So these banks do not meet the criteria to be classified as the commercial banks. So these banks are also regulated by RBI. Reserve Bank of India regulates the activities of non-scheduled banks. So these banks do not have access the same benefits and privileges as compared to scheduled banks. So these are some examples of that is in the non-scheduled banks: Andaman Nicobar State Cooperative Banks, Arunachal Pradesh State Cooperative Apex Bank Limited, Assam Cooperative Apex Bank Limited, Jammu and Kashmir State Cooperative Banks Limited, Jharkhand State Cooperative Bank Limited, Manipur State Cooperative Banks Limited, Meghalaya Cooperative Apex Bank Limited. So friends, so these are all about today's discussion. I hope that so you have learned a lot. So friends, during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So before concluding our discussion, I am wishing all the very best for your upcoming not only the competitive examinations but also the semester exam. So thanks a lot to all of you.